Not long ago on this channel, I reviewed Shrine 1 and 2, which were created by Scumhead, a prominent figure in the Doom modding community, who also created Vomitorium. Recently, I have had the pleasure of playing another two of his creations, Lycanthorn 1 and 2. In these games, you play as Rain, a part werewolf vampire slayer who traverses some fantasy locales, killing several vampires and other monsters along the way. The first game in particular has a major emphasis on melee combat, with a simple axe being your sole melee weapon. Aside from this, you can also destroy candelabras in order to obtain throwables that act as your only ranged combat option. While most of the cannon fodder don't put up much of a fight, the enemies with ranged attacks do keep you on your toes, especially when combined with platforming sections. However, the game's many boss fights present the greatest challenge, particularly the ones that you cannot circle strafe around. And the designs of these bosses can be quite striking and creative. The second game, Lycanthorn 2: Reign of Beasts, does things a little differently. As the first game had very linear level-to-level progression, the sequel takes place in a small open world with dungeons and respawning enemies. After playing both of these games, I feel that Lycanthorn 2 is the easier game, as multiple playable characters can be acquired over the course of the experience, and these new characters have ranged attacks with infinite ammunition. This trivializes much of the combat, especially the boss fights, which, much like the first game, the sequel has plenty of. However, there is a decent amount of environmental variety, and the art style is still very charming. It's also worth noting that both games have a great soundtrack. The Lycanthorn games are fun little Jeezy Doom wads, and while they are short, clocking it at a combined 2 to 3 hours, they are also free, so in my opinion, you can't really go wrong giving these games a try. Now we just have to wait and see how Scumhead's ambitious project, Morta, turns out. I am certainly looking forward to it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe, and dislike it if you absolutely hated it. As always, enjoy the rest of your day.